Hi, ladies. I'm so happy to reconnect with you finally. It's a nice day here in Santa Cruz. Sunny today, not too warm, but very pleasant after a long time of the rain. So I'm really excited to come back to the forest, make videos again, and share some stories with you. So today I would like to talk about the power of manifestation and how important it is to get crystal clear of what we really crave inside our heart and then developing a very powerful unbreakable decision and intention to manifest it into reality and to make it real in our life. So I have a great story for you from my early 20s when I was at the university in my college. It was my fourth year, and I felt very isolated and lonely because I've been single for many years. I didn't have a boyfriend. It was kind of late start. I only had like a few frustrating dates here and there, and that's it. So that was a New Year Eve, and I was celebrating it with my girlfriend and her mother. So that was a little bit kind of depressing. And when the New Year started, I felt so lonely, so like depressed, so fed up with my loneliness, solitude, isolation, and even imagining that I'm going to spend another year in the same situation, being alone and isolated, it just made me nauseous. I just couldn't imagine that I can even deal with this. So at that point, I made a very firm internal decision that I'm going to change my life no matter what. I didn't know how, I didn't know what I should do. I just knew that I have to become a different person, I have to live my life differently, and then something will change. I just knew. I had the faith, and I had this unbreakable, unstoppable decision with no excuses, with no doubts. So the Valentine's Day was coming up, and at some point it was like January 15th, and I made decision that I'm gonna have a boyfriend by Valentine's Day, so I'm not gonna be alone. When everybody, couple up and have this romantic evening, like I didn't want to stay alone as well. So I made that decision, but I didn't know what exactly to do and how to make it happen. At some point, 2 weeks have passed, nothing changed, and I just had 15 days left before the Valentine's Day. So some of my friends invited me to go out and have a dancing party on I think it was January, the last day of January, and I went to this party with this feeling that like I'm gonna completely surrender to the experience. I'm gonna be completely present and just let go of all the control and just completely enjoy myself. I believe that this is the gift I can give to myself to really experience life, really experience connection and fun, and just not thinking about anything. So this is what I did, and it was like a magical time. It was great music, great friends. I met new people. I had some champagne. I mingled, I flirted with some guys, I received lots of compliments and attention, so it was fun just by itself to enjoy this party. So by the end of the party, kind of late, this young and attractive man showed up in the room, and he invited me to dance. He was attractive, tall, strong, and I felt immediate connection to him at the time. So I was so uplifted, so inspired, I felt so free. So I could really handle the situation with ease and grace. Like before, I was a lot kind of awkward with guys, but in this situation, I just felt so free, so light, so like in this my highest vibration. So everything just was flowing. So we had great time, and then he told me that he has to go with his friends because everybody was leaving, but he told me that he wants to meet me again, and he asked for my number. So I gave him my number, and that night and the next 3 days I felt like I can fly. I was so uplifted, so inspired, and I just felt I can spread my wings and fly. But then, like 5 days have passed and nothing happened. He didn't call me back. So by the end of the next week, I started to build up an anxiety and doubts. Like, is it like the universe is mocking me? I just met a really cool guy. I really liked him. He wanted to meet me again, and now nothing, nothing changes. So I started to feel this anxiety and frustration, and I didn't want to spend like Saturday night alone. So I invited my girlfriend overnight. So we had a drink, we had a glass of wine, we talked, and then we started to watch a movie. So I got distracted and really kind of let go of all the expectations. So when we started to watch a movie with my girlfriend, my phone rang, and that was the guy calling me back and asking me out for the date. That guy became my boyfriend for the next 4 years, and he was basically my first serious boyfriend. So that's a really bright example of how powerful we are and how easily we can manifest everything we crave, everything we desire, like all our authentic desires, into reality if we make this unbreakable decision to change our life, to transform ourselves, to transform the way we perceive reality, the way we deal with it, the way we react. And it works, and sometimes it doesn't need to be a long time, years and years of healing and transformation. It can be internal, this very firm, very strong place that, okay, I'm fed up with my past life, I'm fed up with the way I live my life, I'm fed up to be single, I'm fed up to be alone. I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna do everything needed, everything what it takes to do it. So it's not so much about making external changes or taking like actions or steps. It's beforehand this internal firm decision that it's gonna change, and you know it's gonna change because you decide. This is the power that we were given by the divine force, by the gods, by the source energy, and we all have it, and we can all activate it when we're ready. So I wish you a great day, and I hope this inspiring story will help you to find this strength, find this power within yourself, and manifest something you're dreaming about. Bye bye for now, and I talk to you soon.